Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Shekinah, aka the Purpose Therapist, and this is another episode of Support the Journey, a series dedicated to helping us navigate our journeys to joy with some practical psychoeducation tools, tips, all that good jazz. So this is the final episode where we're talking about grief, and the question was asked, how do we prevent grief? Guess what, guys? You can't. Okay, there's no way to avoid possible experiences of grief. That's not how the word, I'm sorry, that's not what I'm here to tell you. No, you can't prevent it. But what you can do is you can be proactive with yourself and know what to do to take care of yourself while you're on this journey of life. Not even just the journey to joy, but in general, showing up every day, right? So how do we do this? We identify, number one, that sometimes difficult experiences in life are inevitable. We accept that space. We do that. But we identify the things that we can control in the midst of a world that shows us every day that there's a lot of stuff that we can't, right? And so we do this by being aware of what our needs are. What are the things that we need? So what this looks like in practical steps. I got you. Here we go. So number one, right? Giving yourself the opportunity to have a space that gives you pockets of not just checking in with yourself, but getting your cup filled. Being partnered with people who provide you with reciprocity, or spaces that provide you with reciprocity that lift you up and lift your spirits. And this needs to be like, you want to have something that you do daily, weekly, and monthly that do that thing, that pour back into you and give you something that lifts back up your spirit. So what do I mean? In the morning times, that might look like having a meditation that you do, or some affirmations that you do that set the mood and the tone for the day, right? During the week, that might look like having a thing that you do, or a class that you might take on Thursdays, or a group that you meet with on Fridays, or a book club that you look forward to monthly that allows you the opportunity to have that self-reflection support, or that opportunity to like talk about things that you need to talk about, right? You also want to have, so that's like the first thing, having that weekly, monthly, and daily practice that you do to pour into you. That's number one. Number two, you want to come up with your dream team support people. You need at least 3 to 5, right? If you can, at least one. But the idea is to have those people that no matter what's going on, it's a list already that you have. That these are the people I call, these are the people I lean on, these are the people I talk to. If I have something going on, I got some support in there. And it will help a lot if you kind of think of all the different areas of your life. Maybe somebody that you can call on for support with work, with your family, or somebody else that might have a similar professional experience as you, somebody else that has a similar cultural experience as you. All those things for the very fact that like they might also have a similar experience as far as like the devastation that might happen, or things that might be upsets, right? They might have a similar experience in that way as well, right? So the first thing you want to do is get you the personal time. That's those things that you do weekly, monthly, and daily. Second thing you want to do is to get yourself a dream team, your top 5, your starting 5, those people that you call on for whatever you need. The third thing that you want to do is I'm gonna say it so I'm blue in the face, okay? Get yourself a very dedicated mental health professional. Get yourself a dedicated mental health professional. Get yourself a dedicated mental health professional. I don't care if you see them once a month. I don't care if you see them every other week. I don't care if you see them once a week. The point is having yourself somebody on guard that's ready to go. A mental health professional that understands what type of assessments you might need, what type of extra support you might need, if there's any recommendations that they can make, all that stuff. You need that in the bag. You need that person there, right? And then the last thing is you gotta give yourself some grace always. The biggest issue we have when it comes with the conversation of grief is the idea that for some reason there's something you can do to immediately get over it, or that there's a way that grieving is supposed to look. It looks different for every person. It shows up differently for every person, and we navigate it differently for each one of us deal with it differently. But the main point is that we push through, we get through. We don't get over it. We don't just forget about it. We get through it, and you have the tools and the resources. So I want to encourage you and help you, remind you that you've got what you need. You have what you need. Go through that list that I just mentioned. If you need to review the other videos that we talked about, do that. But you have what you need. You can do this. You can get through this. There is another version of you on the other side of this, I promise you, and you will be proud of yourself when you make it. Just don't stop. The only way you fail in this game related to battling grief is if you stop. Don't stop. Keep pushing, push all the way through. Okay? So again, this was Shekinah, aka the Purpose Therapist. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope this helped encourage you. Also, let me backtrack a little bit. Another list of other tools that you can use too, or resources you can use on our page. We have a whole entire course dedicated to this. We have worksheets dedicated to this. We have forums dedicated to this to help support you as you navigate these different life experiences that you might be going through. And above all else, you can always send me an email, shoot me a bird pigeon, put a comment on the page, go to the Instagram page, whatever you need to do to get you what you need, because that's what we're here for. If you find yourself in crisis, please do call the crisis hotline at 988. If you ever find yourself in crisis, use that hotline 988 so you can get the support that you need. And again, this was Shekinah, aka the Purpose Therapist. We got you, and I'll catch you guys next time.